Hello there people, my name's Charlie and welcome to the first video on the Chatting Footy Show YouTube channel. Really excited to be getting into this, it's something I've really wanted to do for a short while now. Who doesn't love talking football? So if you enjoy listening to content around all things football, including Premier League, Champions League, yes, I am a Leeds United fan as you can see, so there will be some Leeds United based content on the channel as well, so all fans and including Leeds fans are welcome. So let's get into the first video topic then. So I'm going to be speaking about the Leeds United against Fulham game that's taking place tomorrow evening down London. Yes, I know what Leeds fans are thinking, we are playing in London again. We do seem to have this dreaded curse down London at the moment where we haven't won in London since December 2017. I think the last team we beat down there was QPR and I think Kamar Roof scored a hat-trick. So yeah, that's a long time ago. For some reason we can't seem to win in London, I really don't know why. I think if we're going to do it against any team, then it does have to be Fulham for me. They're in the bottom three. Yes, they've been on a good bit of form recently. I will give them that. They've been playing really well. Most recently, they got a win at Anfield, which is amazing for them. If I'm honest, I think Fulham will stay up. I think the Newcastle-Brighton game at the weekend is massive as well in terms of the relegation battle, so we'll see what happens there. So then, I think in terms of Leeds, first of all, I think one player that needs to be bang on it tomorrow is Rafinha. I think he's been an amazing signing since he's come in. He's done some unthinkable things already. That skill on Gary Cahill against Palace was just absolute filth. But the last few games he seems to have dropped off a little bit, which I think is expected. He is still getting used to the league. We haven't exactly been playing great recently. The Chelsea game was a big performance, which is why I think, we'll get into my prediction at the end, but I think Leeds will edge this game based on that. I feel like the Chelsea game was a really good stepping stone, a good point to get against a top-class team, and Fulham are obviously not the same calibre of team as Chelsea, so it should be a win. Rafinha needs to be on it 100%. Next, I think a key battle in the game is going to be in the midfield. I think Calvin Phillips and Harrison Reed are going to have a good battle in there. Obviously, I'm biased, I'm a Leeds fan. I say that Phillips is the better player all round, but Harrison Reed has been on a really good bit of form recently. Seems to be knocking the ball around well in the middle of the park. Good partnerships with the other Fulham midfielders. And he seems to have a good gas tank on him. So, as I say, I think Phillips should edge that battle, but that'll be a really interesting thing to see what goes on in the middle of the park. If Leeds can maintain a high intensity, which we all know that we will, but especially in the midfield, I feel like that's going to be a key area of the pitch where Leeds need to be on it from minute one. Another point is the lineup for Leeds. So I think he's going to stick with the same team as Chelsea, isn't he? Let's be honest, Bielsa. He doesn't like to change a lot. I think as much as I would love Rodrigo to start ahead of Tyler Roberts, Tyler Roberts had a really good game against Chelsea. I'm not sure he quite deserved the man of the match from BT, but there you go. I think, he hit the crossbar and everything, but I think what lets him down is his final, his touch. Sorry, his first touch. There's opportunities for Tyler Roberts to get goals, but he gets played in, and he cannot control the ball. He just needs to improve on his first touch, and I think that'll just help him massively. He deserves a goal. Hopefully, he can bag one against Fulham. I think that's the team that he needs to get a goal against, definitely. Hopefully Bamford starts as well. He came off with a dead leg against Chelsea, but I'm hearing that he should be fit, so hopefully he will be. So you're probably going to be looking at Meslier, Ayling, Llorente, Strike and Alioski. Phillips in the holding midfield role as always. Then you're looking at Rafinha, Stewie Dallas, Tyler Roberts and Jack Harrison with Paddy Bamford up front. Which, as I said, same team as Chelsea. It did really well over that 90 minutes. We really fought hard for that point, and it was a real 50-50 game. I expected a lot more from Chelsea in that game, if I'm honest, but I think that'll be the same lineup and it should be enough to get the win. In terms of my score prediction for this, I'm going for 2-0 Leeds. I think it'll be one of them games where I think we'll have a lot of the ball like we always do. We're always dominant in terms of possession, high intensity as always, the beautiful Bielsa ball that we all know and love. And yeah, I'm not sure who's going to score a goal. I think Bamford will. And then another one, I'll go for maybe a rogue shot. I'll go for Stewie Dallas for the second goal. I don't care who scores. As long as we win, then that's the main thing. But yeah, I'm going to go for a 2-0 prediction there. Right then guys, so that concludes today's video. Hope you've enjoyed it. There is going to be plenty more to come. Some videos are just going to be me talking like this. Other videos, I'll be getting some mates of mine in. I have got mates who are Leeds fans. I've got friends who support other clubs as well. We'll get them on. We'll have chats about each other's teams and what's going on and things like that. And then we'll be back with a post-match reaction to the Leeds United Fulham game at some point over the weekend. So yeah, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.